Hello everybody, it's Dr. Flo with my hair all over my head. However, I'm loved and lovable. It's time for today's daily boost. No need to be self-conscious, Flo. You decided to show up as you wanted to today, and we're going to get this boost done, and then we will be on our merry way. First card, it's not personal. It's not personal. People's reactions and opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. Nothing is personal on this life. So before you go to be offended by everything and everyone, remember that these are internalized projections that people are putting out into the world on us. Get focused. To attract what I want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. You all know I feel this way about my tour and all of my singing engagements and speaking engagements and all of my growth process. I envision it for a minute or more each day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life, what I would do, how I'd react, and who I'd tell. I picture it all. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. Let's do one more. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. I'm gonna do one more. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. That card's all about projecting. All right, let's move forward into the melody beating, which I'm going to try to pull up quickly on my computer here. Some of you who attend our daily lives of hope and freedom, because we're here every day, some of you will know that we work through 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact with Melody Beatty. It's a 12-step book. It has been so inspirational, and we're grateful to the author for turning her hardship into something beautiful. I do believe that we are in week 38, maybe? I don't know what week we're in. What week of the year is it? 38. All right, great. All right, week 38, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, week 3. Day 3. All right, this week's theme is letting someone help. Let's go. Just call if you need help, people offered when I was having surgery on my knee and finger. Okay, I will, I said. I knew that even though I'd be on crutches and have a cast on my arm, I'd do everything humanly possible to get through my recuperation alone. My first night home from the hospital, I had to lower myself to the floor and drag myself across the room when I needed anything like a glass of water. It was hard to drag myself back to the couch with one arm in a cast and hold anything in the other hand. I needed the free hand to push myself along. I figured out a system. I could first move my water in the direction I was headed, then after I put it down, I could use that hand to get leverage to move myself. Quite a picture, isn't it? One of my fears is that I'll be needy and dependent, expecting other people to take care of me as if they are substitute parents, like I did in my codependent years. Once again, one of my fears is that I'll be needy and dependent, expecting other people to take care of me as if they were substitute parents like I did in my codependent years. There are times when we can do it ourselves, but wouldn't a little help be nice? The challenge of this week's theme around letting others help is the hardest thing for me about asking for and receiving help is that I don't want to be a burden to anyone. What is the hardest thing for you? Maybe we could trust other people a little. Do you trust people a little? Do you trust people a lot? The hardest thing for me about asking for and receiving help is that I don't want to be a burden to anyone. What's the hardest thing for you? Maybe we could trust other people a little. Moving forward into the sacral chakra today, or sacral, depending on who you are. The sacral chakra is all about creativity, emotions, relationships, and sensuality. What activities make you feel the most creatively fulfilled? How do you express creativity in your daily life? Are there any creative pursuits that you've been neglecting or suppressing? What fears or doubts hold you back from expressing yourself creatively? And we all have fears and doubts that hold us back. But what fears and doubts do you have that are holding you back from fully expressing yourself creatively? How do you experience and enjoy pleasure in your life? Am I on the wrong chakra? How do you experience and enjoy the pleasures of your life? Are you comfortable with your own sensuality and sexuality? One of my team members, Tara, is telling me I'm on the wrong chakra. Listen, these are the notes they handed me. How decisive are you when making choices? Do you trust your intuition and instincts when making decisions? How strong is your willpower? How strong is your willpower? Can you stick to goals and commitments? Do you take responsibility for your actions and your consequences? How do you respond when things don't go as planned? Do you blame others or do you take accountability? What is your relationship with personal integrity and ethical behavior? Up. It's telling me to scroll. What does that do now? Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's boost. Hopefully we gave you some questions to think about. The viewership of our newsletter and the podcast is going down, which makes me think that you all are out in the world living your happy lives. That's what I want to think. I want to think that the reason why the viewers are down on the newsletter and podcast is because you're out adventuring, trying to get all of the juice out of the piece of fruit that is your life. And that makes me happy because I'm doing the same. And I can't catch every newsletter and every podcast and all the joy in the world because there's just so much of it. May your joy be full today and every day. Go to the website, lovedandlovable.bio.link, 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 where you can learn more about our healing practitioners and our projects and the things that we're working on in the world and the things that we are choosing not to chase, but to attract. Thank you for being attracted today. Keep light in your heart. Stay happy, healthy, and free of all suffering. Stay in your joy. Stay in your power. Stay loved and lovable. And I'll see you around the network.